For years now, my chipping is decent, but I struggle to get some height on it. And I know why. I've got a wrist issue in my backswing, which is driving me nuts. I really find it hard to fix. But as luck has it, I've been sent the HackMotion wrist sensor, and I think this is probably the best place for it. I think it's going to be absolutely brilliant for the short game. So this is how I'll go about fixing my short game technique using the HackMotion. So I'm not going to go into detail about the HackMotion. I mean, I've done another video which I'll put in the description. But essentially, it's going to track my wrist motion in the basic form through flexion and extension, and in the more expensive form, you get other motions as well. But for the short game, what I'm really keen on is how my wrists move in the backswing, in particular to my pertinent pattern, which is to flex the wrist down, which of course takes the loft off of it and introduces the leading edge, which is why I really struggle to hit high floaty shots, and sometimes can struggle to use the bounce well as well. So the HackMotion sensor doesn't have a short game version. It has a putting version, but it doesn't have a chipping version. And I guess because you know, you're playing such a varied amount of shots. So I'm going to put it in normal club face mode for the full swing. And what I'm looking for is just initially to get some data on my normal pattern. And what we see there is, if I look at that, you know, it's given me a number plus 21 for wrist extension. That's that motion in the setup. And then it's saying at the top, I'm too flexed, and that's too flexed relative to a full swing. So a full swing, you'd want a little bit of flexion. So, you know, and then impact, it's saying it's -2, which for a full shot, quite good. For my short game though, that is not good. I want to keep my left wrist much more cupped in the backswing and then return it in a way which is releasing under, and again keeping the left wrist cupped. So if I kind of ignore the traffic light system and just look at the numbers, I was 21 degrees extended. I then went to -24, so I went really flexed. That's my wrist working this way, and now I'm just shut, and I've lost loft and introducing the leading edge, and I never fully recover that. Too much shaft lean. So let's try again and see if I can keep that extension in the left wrist for much longer. See if we can change those numbers. Okay, so let's try that again. I need to work harder at keeping the wrist extended. I can feel my arm has to rotate differently in order to do that. Okay, strike wasn't very good, but I mean, no wonder. I'm so consumed in my wrist angle at the moment. Okay, that was different. You can hear it beeping and giving me those numbers. Okay, so that's different. That's telling me at the top now I am only a little bit flexed, and the impact, I've managed to return a lot of that extension. So I'm going to ignore the traffic light system. That's for the full shot. But for what I'm after, which is returning much more extended, that was better. But I mean, I really had to move into a pattern which felt very extreme to me. But at least I've got, you know, objective data. Okay, so let's use the audio feedback. So I've gone into the settings and I've set it up to my own kind of desired feedback system, in that when the wrist is extended at impact, it's going to give me a chime. And if I keep it in that range, if I keep that wrist extended, that tone is going to stay on. The moment my wrist flexes, you can hear that it goes off. So first of all, I'll just explore that at setup. Too much shaft lean, I'm going to lose the tone. Through backswing, just playfully exploring what it is to keep the tone on. Wow, that feels extreme to me, as we know it would. I look back and expect to see the face flat open, but it's not really. Let's see if I can keep it on, keep that tone on through the shot. Immediately I get to here, I lose the tone. Okay, let's try that again. So I've set it within the range of my setup wrist position. Can I keep it? Yeah. Okay, I'm good in practice. And I'm starting to lose the tone a little bit, but I know I'm making progress because of the sound of the strike and the height of the shot I'm getting. Yep. And the cool thing is, it's such a light, easy thing to wear. I mean, you could probably forget you're even wearing it. So I've got my phone in my pocket. I could just have an open practice around the green here, and just allow the sensor to let me know if I get into that flex position with my wrists.